Hello, day 27 of my 365-day challenge. I am walking the streets of Old Town Ibiza, and today was my wedding anniversary, and I renewed my vows with my husband. This was our fourth time doing that, so we just wrapped up our third year of marriage. And so yeah, for day 27, I'm gonna talk about marriage. So I literally, my goal with my marriage is I would love for it to symbolize doing things your own way. Like, just do you, make it your own thing. I was super inspired by my friend Dawn from the cheerleading company that I used to work for, USA, and her and her husband have gotten married year after year, and I was like, that is so cool, that is so romantic. And they just renew their vows, different places all over the world. And so my husband and I kind of adopted that, and we've been doing that now. And we've done ours like a little bit full out in some ways. Like, we had different like ceremonies, let's say. Like, we did one with just our parents in the very beginning, just the six of us, and it was like a 1930s vibe in San Francisco. The next one, oh gosh, so dark right now. The next one was in Mexico. That was with all of our cousins and like closest friends, and that was Cancun. And then last year we did a trashy Vegas wedding with like 20 of our friends, and so we've kind of done them a little full out, but at the same time, like, totally balling on a budget. I'm all about like, just do you, and I can't spend crazy amounts of money on dresses and flowers and all of that. I keep it pretty basic. But yeah, this year was our first time doing it alone, and we did it here in Spain, and I've always wanted to come here, so it was so cool. But yeah, like, for me originally, when I was like younger, I used to say, I'm never getting married, like, that's the death of you, and you know, I just didn't want to do all that because of the idea and the brainwashing that marriage has from society. And I'm a Taurus, so I'm a little bit of a stubborn girl sometimes. And so for me, I just felt like it's just giving in to what people tell us we should be doing, and like what people consider happiness in your life. Because there's a lot of people, I think, sometimes that will look at someone and they aren't married, they don't have kids, and then we think like, oh, that's how sad, you know, or like, oh, it'd be nice if they had a life partner. But really, like, not everybody wants that. Not even everybody wants to be with one human the rest of their life. Like, I just love people that kind of do life in their own way, on their own terms. Like my girl Kelsey, like, she literally is like such a free spirit. Like, she's never gonna be with just like one person until the end of her days, you know? And it's because she loves so many people. And I'm like, that's freaking beautiful. And she like does her, and she lives life how it is in alignment with her soul. So that's beautiful. And like, she is such a great example of that. And I hope that with our marriage, we've kind of done it our own way. And by me kind of like, once I got a little older, I started to decide, okay, I do want a buddy. Like, I am somebody, like, I want one buddy for my life. Let's like build a life together, get creative. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. And be able to create something amazing. But I didn't want to do the whole like walk your daughter down the aisle and give her away. Like, I was like, hell no, Dad, you are not giving me away. There's no giving away. Like, I don't belong to anybody. And first of all, like, I'm like his, you know, baby forever. So yeah, there was like those silly things that made me not want to do the whole actual like marriage thing. Like, I even told my husband originally, I was like, let's just go and like celebrate stuff, but we don't need to sign the papers because paperwork is silly, blah, 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 blah. We ended up doing it anyways because like we were thinking long term. There was a couple aspects. One, if somebody were to get injured and be in a hospital, if you're not married, you have no say over their medical care, like those kind of things. It's like, it's kind of frustrating, to be honest. But I was like, we wanted to have that, so we did sign the paperwork. But we literally, yeah, and then also for babies, like, I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be better for the kids in the long run. Thank you. Somebody just warned me about water dripping. Sorry guys, it's so dark. I'm gonna see if I can get to some light. So the other thing that kind of made me want to go back into like being open to the idea of getting married was the fact that okay, I'm just gonna do it how I want to do it. And I had pulled from Dawn's idea. We have now, even like when we got married, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around a lot, but even when we got married the second time, like I've never done the whole walking down the aisle thing like I was saying, but we also didn't do bridesmaids and groomsmen and all of that. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm about to be a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding and it's gonna be great. And I've done it before. But for me, it just felt so inauthentic. So we just really just like had a party, walked in, did our own thing. Like again, just no rules. Like I was like, I don't want to do what everyone thinks I should be doing. I don't want our weddings to be exactly what people expect them to be. And then literally even our marriage, like going, so that was weddings, right? But on the marriage aspect, I have my own bedroom. My husband has his own bedroom. Everyone's always like, wait, what? Yes, we'll like, you know, sleep in the same room every night. And sometimes we don't because one of us is gonna get up earlier than the other or whatever. And that's freaking totally cool. Like whatever. We both have so much stuff. There's no way we could even fit into one room. And on top of it, we always have like an extra spare bedroom. So it's really fun. But anyways, I definitely like just wanted to share this because if anybody, I don't know, is similar to me, I'm like, just do it however you want. My dresses were like always so cheap. I've never even spent like more than $100 on anything for our wedding. So don't let anything get in your way or stop you from creating a relationship in a way that you want to, and also in a way of celebrating your relationship, like how that's gonna look. Like we renew our vows every year. Do we have somebody come and actually officiate us? No. And even my best friend in Mexico, she officiated us. Was she ever going through like the officiant school or I don't know, whatever they call it? No, she didn't. Because I was like, no superpower human is gonna then decide that I'm married. I decide when I'm married, when I decide it, because it's my life and my decisions. So yeah, that's that. And I think marriage can be fun. I still sometimes, to be honest, like get a little funny about it. I'm like, oh, marriage, like blah, 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 whatever. But I do think it's like all you're doing in a relationship is there's two humans that are both making a decision to build and create a life together. You're building your own art in your life. And at the end of the day, it's like if the two people have the same visions and they're in alignment, that's amazing. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, with my husband, life's great, right? But without him, my life is completely great. I am so completely full and happy without him. I'm like my own little happy sundae, and he's the little cherry on top. But if I lost the cherry, that sundae's still gonna taste real good, you know? So my like intention with my marriage is always share like where I'm at with him. And in that, hopefully we stay in alignment, you know? But who knows? Like, you don't know where life's gonna go. I can't be like, oh, I'm with you forever. Like, I don't know. But that's why it's like, we stay connected, we share where we're at, we like totally follow our own selves. I totally push him to do his own life, have your own friends. He takes guides trips, like he does his own thing. Like most of the time people are like, where's Ingle? And I'm like, I don't even know, he's somewhere. But we have so much freedom and respect and creativity, and I love that. That's how we do it. And however anybody else wants to do marriage, I say do it. There's no rules, there are no like guidelines. It's literally like, it's love, right? And love is anything you want it to be, right? And with whoever you want it to be with. And I think even if you want 500 wives, 500 boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, like do you, boo. And if you do you, I support you. Okay, day 27. Thanks guys, bye.